We wanted a response. I think this is a good start. We have to continue it. Schedule just keeps getting harder and harder.
Maria.
Alyssa, there was a lot of noise this week after the South Carolina game. How did y'all bounce back from that and just sort of get refocused and then able to put on this kind of performance tonight?
We really just gathered as a team and knew that it's really important for us to stick together, especially after our last game, which we knew that we had to have a bounce back, like Coach said, and continue to do what we're doing, be a team, and continue to have each other's back no matter what.
Go next to Cora and then Ryan.
Just for you guys this week, what were the discussions like among the team in terms of resetting, getting the response that Kim has talked about she wanted to see in you guys, but kind of what were the conversations like among the team itself?
Winning, we're here to win, and if it's not about winning, then you're here for the wrong thing. So we knew that we're all here for the same thing. We all want to win. We all have to do what it takes to get a win, and that's what we did today. We want to continue to do that moving forward.
We came together as a team and with our coaches as well, and we made sure we circled back on what our goals were from the beginning of the season. And we do all believe in our system and our program that we can do it for sure. So just hearing it from everybody on our staff and on our team was really important for us, and just being hungry again for sure.
I have a similar question for either player, but just focused on that first practice back. Could you feel a tangible difference at that practice? Like, hey, something needs to change going forward?
Coach Kim harps on our energy a lot, so I think we came out with so much energy in that practice, just knowing we had to bounce back. Just our energy was electric, just kind of like how it was tonight. We definitely stacked a lot of good days, which is why we performed the way we did today.
The next page and back.
Deniya, Coach had talked about the defense and just how much that sparks this team, and she referred back to the Kentucky game where you had a good defensive effort there as well. How nice was it to see some of those flashes here tonight against Missouri, and then I guess Alyssa, just her tough plays that you saw tonight?
I think it feels good for sure. It's like I said, everything just felt electric today, and it's what we've been doing in practice as well. And it's not just me, definitely my teammates as well. They have good plays as well with that, leads to my good plays as well. Because, when you see your teammates playing hard, diving on the floor, it makes you want to do it as well. So I think just that flowing through our whole team just makes us for sure want to play hard on defense. And it's just a team effort for sure.
Yeah, definitely what Dee said, just continuing to feed off that energy. And if someone gets an N1 or someone hits a 3, we're all celebrating each other, and that's what's most important.
Yep.
After that long 3-game road stretch, how does this big victory make you guys feel going into these next couple of games?
I think that we feel good. Just continuing to build our confidence and knowing that it's really important for us to stick together as a team and to have each other's back and continue to grow. And I think we took another step forward today in growing and having next play mentality, not worrying about, I missed a shot, but I'm going to get back on defense, or I turn the ball over, I'm going to have my teammates back. So just continuing to stick together as a team.
Cora.
For both players, just after Sunday's game, Kim was pretty honest with us about what she saw, and I'm sure she's sharing similar things with you guys. Do you feel like as a team that was something you guys needed to hear in that moment, and how did that motivate you guys to, turn the page and respond?
It definitely motivated us. Sometimes you gotta hear the truth, and sometimes the truth is hard to hear. And we understood that we all have to do our part. Not one person, not 2 people, but we all have to do what we can and give our 100% effort.
I think that was good to hear. We wanted to prove her so wrong. So, like I said, we came out today and, tried to do that.
Go Caleb. Final question for the players.
For both players as well, just how do you make sure a performance like tonight carries over into some of these ranked matchups over the next few weeks, and that you don't revert back to what happened on Sunday?
It starts in practice.
100%. Yeah, just picking apart our best plays and just instilling that and continuing to do that, and just I feel like when we have our energy, that's when we play our best. So continue to do that.
Right. Thanks, Alyssa, tonight.
Thank you.
Questions for Coach? We'll start with Maria.
Coach, same question I had for Alyssa. I mean, there was a lot of noise this week, and you got a lot of young players, and this is your second year. How proud are you of this team. How proud of this team are you that they were able to absorb everything said and done and respond like this tonight?
Yeah, they absorbed it pretty quick. I mean, we had an off day, and by the end of the next day, we were moving on. We were moving forward, and I think they did a great job with it and said, hey, this is what it looks like. This is, whether you feel like you're doing it or not, this is what it looks like. We got to stop it.
John and Cora.
What did you like about the offense in the first half? There was a ton of movement. You were moving the ball well. Did you feel like that carried into the second half? And then also just to carry a full 40 minutes for the most part, just how big is that?
Yeah, the 40 minutes was really important, that we didn't come out and get lax and see a score and then start taking shots that are not within our offense, people trying to get theirs. I didn't see any of that tonight, not 1 second of it, which was really important to me. It meant something to me. I think we did take our foot off the gas a little bit defensively, but not much. And then I think offensively at the beginning of the game, we were sharing the ball. We were going to the rim strong. We were taking good shots. And again, our defense was pretty good. And when our defense is solid, our offense usually follows along.
Cora and then Paige.
When you think about just, I guess, the practices this week, shoot around, warm ups, and the game tonight, what was most important to you about their response that you saw, whether it, body language or energy, or what really stuck out to you?
I think what stuck out to me was we had people that really responded to trying to lead and attention to detail. And it was a wake up call, I think, across the board. And I think every person just was a little more on edge and a little more, hey, we do have to fix this. This is not acceptable. And the attention to detail, repeating things, eye contact, body language, all of it was better. And then again, we're not going to check this box. This box is going to remain unchecked. We're going to continue to work on this all year.
Deniya Barker, I guess from like a holistic approach, it seemed like she had probably one of her best games this season, especially being a voice in the huddle and just having that good energy on the court and then matching that with her production on the court. What stood out to you most about what she provided the team tonight?
Yeah, I think she played really hard. I think she didn't take a second off. She played hard. She was one of her best defensive nights. She was talking. She always rebounds really well for us. And I think her takes to the rim were the best I have seen. She was strong taking the ball to the rim on an offensive rebound, put back, just going up and getting it and putting them back up with confidence, not afraid of contact, just willing her way to the rim, which was good to see because she has so much size and so much talent. She should do that every night.
Caleb and Ryan.
Do you have an update on Mia's status?
I don't know.
And was that an injury that happened in the South Carolina game, or is that a practice?
I think it was South Carolina.
Ryan, here.
Just for Deniya to be up here and talk about, we believe in the system, we believe in the coach. How much does that, how important is that to hear that from players and for them to still have that confidence right now?
Yeah, I think, again, as I told you guys last time we met, it was, do you think you can do this? Absolutely. That's not the question. It's the how. It's the why. It's why do these things keep happening? Why do we keep having games like this? And we're still trying to get to the root of that.
Cora, Maria, and Sam.
I mean, you guys had a little bit of size on them tonight, but the rebounding, just what did you like about what you saw on the boards?
Yeah, I think that when we push pace in transition, it defers people from trying to go get their rebounds. So I do think pace was really good at the beginning of the game. It was probably the best it's been in a really long time. And then we talked a lot in the second half about you got to go get offensive rebounds. We have to go get them. If we want to continue to score, we want to continue to trend this way offensively, we got to go get second chance points. And they did.
Coach, I've heard the expression from a coach, be careful what you show me. Because now they have shown you that they can do exactly what you want them to do, particularly with how they run the offense. Just how do you sort of help them to make sure they keep doing what they did tonight and you don't have that slippage?
Yeah, you keep your foot on the gas. I mean, there's not very many days left when you think about it. You think about how long they've been working, how long we've been together. We're towards the end of it. So there's a sense of urgency with all of us now. And it's not going to be perfect every single night. It's not going to be perfect every single quarter. But being able to play through that together, I think for us is the most important thing.
We're just talking about the importance of offensive rebounding. Deniya Prawl led the team in that category, double-double. Just what did you like about her performance tonight?
I thought she played with confidence. I think she took great shots within our offense. And her and Jada did a great job as guards going to get rebounds.
You mentioned players stepped up this week. Who are you impressed with leadership-wise this week, and how nice was that to see, especially coming off of Sunday?
Yeah, it's interesting when you have a mix of young ones. I think everyone provided something. I think Alyssa was really good. Z was really, really honest. I think it was one of my proudest moments of Z, her response to this. so that was good to see. Coop was really good, vocal, which was nice because I've wanted our returners to be more vocal all year.
It felt like early on in the game that you guys were trying to establish a presence in the paint, and then you ended up finishing outscoring them by 30. Would you say that that was something you wanted to establish going into the game?
Yeah, we did know we had a size advantage once we found out that their post was out.
You said you saw a lot of players step up in practice, but who surprised you most tonight in this game that really stepped up leadership-wise, and why?
Yeah, I think tonight, I don't know that it would be a surprise, but the person I heard consistently was Alyssa, and it's just so quiet. She's just teaching. She's just telling people what she sees. She's saying it on the sideline. It's something that doesn't show up. It's not flashy. It's not loud, but she's doing it in her own way.
Ended to really work the zone and be patient on offense. Are you really proud of your team for that? Is that something that you really hone in on in practice and being patient on offense?
Yeah, we talk about sharing the basketball. We talk about moving the ball sideline to sideline. Ball can't stick. Ball sticks with us a lot. I don't really think we had very many plays where that happened.
Expand a little bit more on the moment with Z. Was it the fact that she was, speaking up, or was it what she said that made you proud? Just could you share a little bit more about that?
Yeah, to be fully transparent, she basically said she's the one that said this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like, whether you think you're doing it or not. This is what it looks like. We have to quit doing it. If she thinks we quit and it looks like we quit, we have to fix it. And she had gone back and she watched the game and she took accountability for everything. And I think for her, it was a really big moment that everyone looked up to. And as her growth here on the floor has been great, but that moment for me was a great moment for her to really just step up and say that and say, she wants to win as a senior down the stretch.
Final question for Maria.
Coach, big game Sunday, obviously against Texas. Also, I think it's alumni weekend. Just how do you get your team ready for the challenge that the Longhorns are going to present?
Yeah, it's going to be very different. We are going to be physical. We got to be big inside. We got to really, really, really work on box outs and going to get offensive rebounds and taking care of the ball. I'm worried about turning the ball over versus them, and hopefully we can get Mia back on the floor, but we still don't have an update.
Thank you.
Thank you all.